All right, the search is over. The Buccaneers have finally hired an offensive coordinator. That would be Dave Canales, the quarterback's coach of the Seattle Seahawks. This was kind of I guess maybe a surprise to everybody, but at the same time, it was kind of expected. We knew we were probably not going to get a established offensive coordinator or anybody of, I guess, high-tier quality. Not to knock Dave Canales at all. I mean, this was a young quarterback coach, a young coach. He's 41 years old. He's been involved in coaching since he was 28. He's been with Pete Carroll since Pete Carroll has been with the Seattle Seahawks. He was actually with Pete Carroll at USC for a year in 2009. There, he was the video assistant and assistant strength coach there at USC with Pete Carroll. So that's just amazing. This guy seems to have very high energy. Like I said, he's a young guy. He's excited about football. He loves football. He's been involved in football for a very large part of his life. He started coaching with the Seattle Seahawks when he was 28 years old. That's a young buck. Now, with the Seahawks, he has worn many, many hats there. Like I said, at USC, he was a video assistant and he was the assistant strength coach. But while he was at the Seahawks, he was the offensive quality control coach. He was the assistant quarterbacks coach. He was a receivers coach. He was a quarterbacks coach, and he was an offensive pass game coordinator. That's a lot. So the guy has got pretty much the offense covered as far as coaching is concerned. Now, we know that the Seahawks are a ground and pound team, so that does fit in a little bit with the Bowles, what he wants. They are not a high-flying, high-pass team. So this is going to be something along the lines of what Bowles is going to want. Now, Dave Canales has never called plays, ever. He did in high school as a high school coach back in like 2003 or something. But he has never called plays, especially at the NFL level. So that's going to be interesting. He's going to get his feet wet this year coming up. Now, it's interesting because I had just made a video about Eric Bieniemy and how it was between us and the Washington Commanders were the two teams he was going to have to pick between one of them. I find it strange that we didn't even interview him or anything. We decided to go with Dave Canales, so it looks like Bieniemy will be going to the Commanders, most likely. But you never know. That guy obviously doesn't interview well, so we'll see if they even take him, but I think they will. I think Bieniemy will go to the Commanders. Dave Canales is a son of a preacher. He's a man of high faith, so that's interesting, and it does fit in with the culture at the Buccaneers. With the Glazers and all that good stuff, they like the strong faith guys. It's very strange going from all these years we've had, the past 3 years, you could even say longer, of very stable teams. You know, we've had the same coaching staff and basically the same players for the past 3 years. It's been kind of strange, but it's felt good to have that. And now it feels very, very wild to be going through this partial rebuild. It happens that quick. You know, we go from being a Super Bowl team to now we don't know what we got. So there you have it. Dave Canales is the new offensive coordinator. Guys, let's give him a warm, hearty Buccaneers welcome from all of us scallywags. But until next time, go Bucs.